Alright, last time I sailed from Forest Haven all the way up here to Needle Rock, or I sailed quite a bit last time and did side quests along the way, as well as visit islands here. Well, I visited all the islands here, but this time, a few more things to do. I can go ahead and now go northeast to meet with the water spirit, which is where I need to go. So all you have to do is just change wind to the northwest. No, northeast, sorry. I mixed those up way more than I like to admit. And I'm just going to go ahead and sail off to the next island here. I just wanted to equip any items necessary, bait, and as you can see, that is where I need to go. So I'm fast forwarding there, but not as fast, just so you can still see what's going on. Because I noticed that with my fast forwarding clips, it's a bit hard to follow along here, so I try to make it a little bit easier. Anyway, things look kind of weird here. Maybe not quite what we were expecting. Alright, so the Spirit Jaboon is on Outset Island. Not exactly what we were expecting here. Place is absolutely destroyed, and yeah, somehow Jaboon was able to escape, and he's on Outside Island. So that is where I need to go. Not yet, though. I must travel or slowly make my way to Windfall Island first. However, though, calm your horses, slow your roll. Before we do that, go ahead and swim over to this little place in the southeast here. It probably should have gone the other way because there's a ramp here, and I almost made Link drown, so sorry about that. He's really struggling there. Just look on the map where I am so you get an idea of where to go. And then climb this spiral ramp around here, and then hang on, this is a very forgettable thing right here, so I wouldn't blame you if you forgot to get this. And you will need the deku leaf for this, and you can see that there's a korok up there where they planted a tree. Now it's very hard to see, but you want to generally face this direction, and I'm going to glide, or first I'm going to change the wind, and then I'm going to glide. It was kind of annoying to get it to cooperate. I'm going to glide over to a very small ledge that is kind of tough to see. you'll definitely have enough magic to get over there. If you fought that giant squid in the previous episode that I did, then you should have double the magic you did before. Alright, this is pretty hard to see, I know. The GameCube version is pretty dark. So if you're playing this on the Wii U, then it'll probably be much easier to see. Anyway, here's a piece of heart completing my 8th heart container. So that's pretty awesome. And that is all you have to collect here. Now I can go ahead and hop onto Big Red here. And then, well, first of all, I'm going to look for that fish. So you might not have to change the wind direction to the way I'm doing it right now. I'd say just sail around and look for him, because I think he's in a different spot depending on your game here. It took me a little bit to find him, just because he's he's a sneaky little guy, I tell you. He's a sneaky little guy, but again, you don't have to do this. You can just do this if you want to fill out your sea chart, which I do want to do, so I managed to do that. And of course, yes, Beetle is around, so, you know, this place is totally destroyed. Everybody on this island died, but yeah, Beetle's still trying to give discounts, so yeah. There's also a small islet here off the side with just some rupees on it. You can get them if you want. You'll have to change the wind for it. They're not really for anything. I think they're just kind of a waste of time. But, well, I mean, not that anything is really time sensitive right now. And that's what I like about games like this, is it's not really time sensitive like Majora's Mask, where literally the entire game is time sensitive. That whole game focuses on time. It's certainly cool, but it's kind of nerve-wracking, you know? But anyways, back to this. I found that little stinker, and here he is. Okay, so whatever that mysterious thing is he talked about, we will soon find out. Stay tuned for that, or you can just look around. Alright, now what I'm going to do is slowly make my way back to Windfall Island. I'm going to uncover a few more squares on my sea chart here. You can do this as well, so go ahead and follow along, and I sped it up here. And right now at this point, you'll notice that even though I've left that island, it is still all gloomy and raining, and it's got the thunderstorm. The game will stay like that until we do the next part in the main story quest. And I apologize for my confusion here with this clip. I realized how confusing it was. Just keep going east. I just kept getting attacked by those giant pea hats, so that's really it. Just keep going east until this place, and then look for the fish. That's kind of hard, but just kind of do it yourself. I was able to find him finally, and if you're confused and didn't know where I was, then here you'll soon be able to see. Anyway, what I was talking about before is you'll notice it's still raining, and it's still thunder. It's still a thunderstorm. After that interaction there, finding out that gosh, what am I trying to say? Finding out that Jaboon is no longer at Greatfish Isle, the game is now programmed to keep having this rain and thunder happen until the next main part of the quest is. Now, doesn't matter how long it takes you to do it, it will keep raining until you do it. Thankfully, by the next episode, it will be over, but for now, it's still raining and it still looks gloomy. And the music outside, even though it's nighttime, the music is still, or not still, the music is all ominous sounding, and it's quite creepy. Anyway, that's it for this place here. You've probably sailed around a bit yourself, maybe you didn't. But you may have looked around and found all these reefs here. And probably wondered what they were. They are important. Thankfully, you only have to visit them once. They just house treasure, and I'll be collecting them all and showing you how to get them. And I got knocked off by one of those things. And I think I was looking through my, you can hear me going through the menu. I was looking for my charts, because there is a submarine that I will get to right after this fish guy right here. Alright, so this submarine is actually south, however, though I fast forwarded it because I had some trouble finding it and remembered that it was south, well, southeast. A bit of a far ways away, and I was trying to make sure it was the right one. I wasn't going off the square, and yes, this is the right one. So just go south of, I think it was on Cyclops Reef or something. Yeah, just go south of there, and here I am now in this submarine. Another drill, there's a moblin in here, seemingly just one, so pretty easy fight. Get used to using your shield. Definitely shield up. I was trying to see if I could parry it. I think I actually let him hit me. These things, they do not attack often. They just kind of intimidate. See, look, he was trying to do this jump attack here. And, oh, I managed to get this, I managed to parry him, but I didn't think that I was going to. Anyway, there are morphs in here, so gotta get them off. And apparently you can do that with them. I was trying to see if I could throw it at him, but it didn't quite work. Alright, anyway, I got him. There are enemies, individual enemies inside of these jars. You do not actually have to kill them in order to finish this little submarine trial here. You just have to kill the moblins. There are 3 of them here, and that one went down quite quickly. And yes, just one will come right after another. And my goodness, they've got quite some knockback to them, and they deal quite a bit of damage. If you hadn't collected too many pieces of heart, then that may be a bit unfortunate for you, because that means you're probably not going to have as much health as I do. I've got 8 total heart containers, just because I've collected heart pieces, as well as, of course, collecting the 2 heart containers I did from the dungeons. Yes, keep in mind, I've only beaten 2 dungeons, and I have 8 full heart containers. That is pretty insane. Normally, you'd have completed maybe 3 dungeons, or possibly even 4. Who knows? Maybe not 4, but maybe at least 3. But I have more hearts than usual at this point of the game. And I'm going to be getting quite a bit more hearts. I'll get a few more hearts before entering the next dungeon, I believe. Anyway, after that, you go ahead and collect your items or whatever you want, and then go ahead and climb the ladder and open this chest to claim your reward here. It's a piece of heart. Are you really surprised at this point? I didn't think you were. Yes. So, definitely pick that up if you like having a lot of health. Or if you're like me, when you want to complete 100%. Yes. Okay, that's it for this place. And you can just go on back out and make our sail to the Great Sea again. Here he is just waiting for us, and I don't know how I wasn't able to jump right in. Alright, now you want to go ahead and head north, as there is, I believe, 1 or 2 places, I think there's just 1 place, before reaching Windfall Island. So, yes, you definitely want to do that. And I may have made this confusing again, just keep going north. And of course, fill out your sea chart if you didn't already. Watch out for these octos here. They can get in your way, and I think one of them actually hit me. As well as if you come up north, you'll see there's a cyclone. Do not go too close to it because it will transport you somewhere. So try your best to avoid that cyclone. We're going to find out what it is later, but for now, try your best to avoid it. It will, if you get too close, Cyclops is actually there, and he will swoop you up and put you in some random spot in your sea chart. So it can be quite a pain to get back here. It's random every time. Who knows, maybe it'll even take you to Windfall, which is nice. But for now, you can't actually do anything, even though if you remember back on Dragon Roost, Zepho said that he wants you to possibly coax Cyclops, his brother, to return to his former good self, which is easier said than done, I'll say. Whatever, that's not for now, that's for much later, don't worry. I keep getting quite ahead of myself in this game. I apologize, I really gotta stop doing that. Anyway, that's it. Just go ahead and keep going north, and here is Windfall. I think I got hit by one of these big octos here. I think may have hit me, I could have been wrong. Anyways, I kept checking the time just to see where it was. It is nighttime, and here's Windfall Island. As soon as you get close, a cinematic cutscene will play showing that the pirates are indeed here, just as the postman said. And of course, like the spy that Link definitely is, here it is time to investigate and see what's up. Now, first what you want to do is, oh, well, actually there's a mailbox here. And yeah, I'm trying to open it and see what's there, but you do that roll thing. Just imagine what that would look like in real life, right? Anyway, you get a letter, and it's giant text. And it's from Orca. He's that guy who gave us the hero sword back in episode 1. Yeah, this is the 10th episode, by the way. Oh my gosh, we've made it this far. We're in double digits now. I can't believe I didn't say that. Anyway, you want to come over back into this place. This is the bomb shop. I never actually went over that. And I actually wanted to stop by Beetle's shop just to pick up some more things. Some more bait or Huey pears. Should I need some right now? I don't know. Well, actually, he doesn't actually have any Huey pears or anything else except for the bait. Because once I acquire a certain item, it will be displayed here. Anyway, I decided to buy, I think, 2 or 3 of these things. And I got my points up. I'm at 11 now. After this, now I'm at 12. And after this one, I'll be at 13. And if you don't remember this whole mechanic, if you get to 30 points, he will upgrade you to a silver membership. I think it's kind of redundant. I don't really think it's necessary. You can do it if you want, but I don't think I'll be doing it. It's not required. Oh, and the King of Red Lions will reappear on this dock here, so you can get easy access to the shore, which is nice. Okay, this building right here is the bomb shop, and if you try to open the front door, it will be locked, and the game won't let you in. So what you want to do is, well, you can roll or you can sidle on that tiny ledge across. What you want to do is you want to enter through the back here, and this controller is too sensitive for some things. There's a very tiny crawl hole here, so go ahead and enter and we can find out what's going on in here. Well, 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 looks like we figured out what their secret password is, which is useful. Now, my password may differ from your password. Mine was Plankton, capital P, but it can be Swabbies, capital S, Treasure, capital T, and there's one other one I don't remember. Anyway, your password may differ from mine, but mine was Plankton, and make sure it is character for character exactly correct, or you will not be allowed into the pirate ship here. So just jump off this ledge here to get on the pirate ship. The door is actually over here. Again, my password was Plankton. Who can't walk the plank? Well, Plankton. This one should be easier to remember. It's literally in the name. Alright, so Plankton is just long enough to fit in this thing. Again, my password may differ from yours, so write it down, take a picture, just so you remember. And capital P, so I got it right. Now I can go in here. Alright, this place should be familiar. Here's a ship. That annoying guy isn't blocking anymore, so you can go into Tetra's room if you want. Oh boy. Anyway, here is Niko. We haven't seen him in a bit, and yeah, it's been a while. I don't know, I guess I missed those buck teeth of his. Anyway. And he has got a challenge for me here. You may or may not have gotten a glimpse at this place, and you may have noticed that, well, it's a little bit different nonetheless than it was the last time I was here. Anyway, I'll talk about that more in a minute here. He's got his little dialogue here saying, "Wow, you're alive," you know, as if he doubted our skills, thinking I would die. Yes, look at this. This is very different than it was before. It doesn't have those platforms there, and it's got those crates. Essentially, I'm guessing where they put their cargo, whatever. I guess their treasure that they stole, because they're pirates, you know, in a kid's game, of course. So this is much different, and you'll notice that now there is a gate, a barred gate on that doorway over there. And so how this whole thing works is the switch will leave the gate open, yes, and you have to get there in time limit before the gate closes. Last time it was just if you run out of time, the platforms will fall down. Well, now there aren't even platforms here anymore, there's just those wooden boxes. And now this time you have to press the switch and it will leave that open for only a few minutes. You really do not have that much time for this. And the twist for this one, some of these are moving, so you're going to want to be careful with this. So yeah, look at the ones way ahead of me in the other side of the room. They are moving, and yes, that will definitely provide you with a challenge. There really is no secret to this thing. You just really have to try your hardest. And once you get onto one, it will stop moving. I wanted to wait here and see if I could get on the second one because I forgot that they stop moving right whenever you jump onto it. I want to see if it could bring me farther. But actually this helped me too because I actually got it right in my first try. You see how that one's moving now, but this one no longer is, and I didn't quite turn myself right. I was pretty worried here, and I thought that I wouldn't make it in time or that I would fail. But as you can see, there's just one left here. And after that one, I can go ahead and jump onto the platform to the end. Alright. I think that the method I just did is probably the most efficient because if you listen here, or right as I finish this off, you can hear the timer ticking down. Yep, there it is. That's the timer ticking down, meaning I only got like 15 or 10 more seconds left. Don't remember exactly, but whenever you hear that, start panicking because it means you're almost done. Anyway, I did it my first try, as you saw. I find it interesting how I did this my first try and not the other one, which is definitely supposed to be easier than this one. I don't know, I just got pretty lucky. You may not get it your first try, that's okay. This is kind of challenging. Pretty challenging, if you're probably like kind of challenging. It took me like 10 minutes to get over here. I understand. You know. Anyway, now he has another prize for me, and this one you're going to like way better than the spoils bag, I'm sure. That's right, we just got the bombs that they just stole. Yeah, that's right. No joke. These are mine, and I can use these for the rest of the game. Awesome. So, you are going to love this just as much as I am here. And, uh-oh, busted. Tetra knew all along, because remember, we have that stone that she gave to me. Anyway, she'll say, I'm very shocked, stuff like that, but she doesn't say that we have to give them back. She lets me keep them, which is definitely nice of her, considering how in that cutscene there she sounded a bit concerned about my island, just because she knew that I was from there, and she, you know, she definitely has got some concern going on. But anyways, now I have the bombs, and that is pretty awesome. Who doesn't like bombs in a Zelda game? Seriously. Anyway, my next objective is to stop Jaboon on, or not to stop Jaboon, he's not a bad guy, or to go and see Jaboon on Outset Island. But as I said, that is for the next part, which will probably come out in a few days. Sorry. Anyway, that is all the main stuff I wanted to do in this video. I'm going to end it off here. However, there is one more thing to do. One more teeny tiny little thing, and it is a teeny tiny little thing. It's not a side quest or anything. I have mail. I'm just going to tell you right now. I have another letter. Right after you get this, you get another letter, which is nice. Anyway, that is it for the pirate ship here. This may take you some time. I don't blame you. It's not easy. Even I agree. I made it look easy, but I assure you, it's not as easy as it looks. Anyway, there's really no way to get off unless you jump in the water here, so... yeah, it makes you really wonder how they got off. Well, probably climbed up, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and head over to the mailbox. There is but one more letter for you. It's pretty interesting how a tiny event like I just did caused this to give me more mail. Anyway, go ahead and collect it. And I don't remember what you get actually. Oh, it's from Beetle's shop. And now he sells bombs in this shop, which is pretty nice. Anyway, you can just go to Beetle's shop anytime you want to, and you can pick up bombs in all regions. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. In the next video, I will be going to Outset Island to go and see the Spirit Jaboon. Oh, and yeah, and you get Beetle's chart. So, I will see you then.